Hi again. At current lecture we will speak how to run ElasticSearch 8 using Docker. First of all, let's understand what is the main difference between ElasticSearch 7 and 8 versions from DevOps angle. And here a new player appears which is called security. Let's open official documentation. I will add current link to the attachment of that lecture. You can see what main features appeared at ElasticSearch 8 relative to previous 7th version. You may check all minor changes by yourself, there are indeed nothing special here. The main changes came with 8 released by itself. Let's click here. And we are mostly interested at that section. Security features are enabled and configured by default. Despite it seems to be a small change, at real practice it appears to be a big problem that complicates life a lot. I've prepared different scenarios for you. All of them would be added at attachments of current lecture, so let's pass it one by one together. Please download ElasticSearch 8 Docker environment zip folder from attachments and unpack it. You will see the next structure with 4 different scenarios. Let's start from the most simple one, which is called standalone running using command line interface. So let's display the content of current file using cat. At first, let's run first command, docker network create elastic. You may simply copy it and paste it command line. Here we are, it is done. And next we can copy and apply docker run. Here is the command. So let's paste it. It is rather similar to what we had at the previous lecture. In that case, all security magic related to TLS certificate creation is done under the hood. The password is also created and we can see it here at final screen. So here is our password, certificate fingerprint. We know that authentication is enabled. Default user is Elastic. So let's open another tab now and display our comments once more time. At first, let's check if our container is running by Docker PS. So as you can see, all is okay. Container name is ElasticSearch standalone CLI. Current container includes a TLS certificate, which we are very interested in. Without that certificate, we are not able to send any request to ElasticSearch as it would be blocked. Let's check it. First of all, we can't use HTTP anymore. In that case, we will get an empty reply from the server. Let's try to check it. So if we will run curl HTTP localhost 92000. So empty reply from server. Now let's change it with HTTPS. So as you can see, SSL certificate problem appeared. And no wonder, as we didn't pass any certificate information. So the question appears, where and how can we get that certificate? It is located in a container under the current address user share elasticsearch config certs http ACI crt. So we can simply copy it to our local folder using the next command, docker copy. Let's do it. Great, it's successfully copied. And now let's use certificate while running our curl command. So in that case, we are providing certificate which we have just copied and the address of our Elasticsearch endpoint. And as a result, SSL exception is solved, but we still have authentication problem. It is because we need to pass the user and finally set a password. So let's do it. Let's copy our final curl request. So here our default user is Elastic and we would be asked to provide password, which can be copied here from that screen. Let's paste it, enter, and here we are. Finally it works. So suppose now we can stop our test container. Let's run docker stop. It is done. So my question, how do you like it? Does not look very complicated, don't it? But it is only at first glance. In real life you have to run Elasticsearch in combination with other services and applications. In that case, it is better to use Docker Compose. So let's go further with the next scenario, and it is called standalone Docker Compose security enable. But let's do it at next lecture.